So what we got here is we're working on my 65 GTO with the SpeedTech chassis. And the one thing I don't like about it is it comes just with aluminum mounts. They're just aluminum pucks that go in up there everywhere that there's a spot for a mount. And I live in Pennsylvania, so yeah, that's not going to work with the roads that we have around here. It's going to ride way too rough. It's just going to be too harsh. So I wanted to use rubber mounts, but you can't use the factory mounts because the hole in the SpeedTech chassis is a little bit too big. So Tom had a great idea. He said, let's machine those and let's get a little bit bigger rubber mount. So what we did is we got these rubber mounts from a 65 Impala. So they have the same bolt hole size that we need for centering, and they have the same diameter that we need. And what he did is he milled down, or I should say he put these on the lathe, these pucks that came with it, and took the top of these off. So essentially, imagine this was aluminum, and now he milled out this little center section here. All right, see this little thing here? Okay. And then that fits this. And now this fits on here nice and tight, doesn't move. And now I have a rubber mount to work in the SpeedTech chassis. I got a little bit of video that I'll show you of Tom using the lathe to cut these down. And now these will sit up in there, and that'll give us a rubber surface, and the rest of the mount will still be the same. So it comes with this this collar here. Comes with this collar, right? That goes at the bottom. Okay. And then this goes on the frame. There's a slotted hole on the frame. Looks sort of like that. Where are you? Where's the camera? There we go. Sort of like that slotted hole right there. This one's just a slight bit smaller because you use the factory mounts for this, but the rest of the car uses a bigger mount. I can't quite get you a good picture of that because the body is sitting on there. There's nowhere to get a good shot of that, I don't think. There's a little shot. So right there, right? So you see how that one's already done? And it fits that slotted portion. And they slotted that so you can like finely position the body on the frame. So now what happens is you take this piece, right? And it goes up on here like this. And now it's locked in. You put your bolt in and you're good. So now we're going to have rubber mounts instead of hard aluminum mounts, which would drastically make the car ride better. I have had this argument with people over and over again. I have just done a simple body mount swap on a lot of cars that people put polyurethane on, and the car rides 1,000 times better. So these weren't even polyurethane, they're aluminum. So they were going to be rigid, connected right to it. This way, I got a nice factory rubber mount that'll go right up to the body. This is going to be just the way to go. It'll really help. So we're making those. Pretty cool. I'll walk you over, I'll see if I can get some video of Tom using the lathe without freaking him out. I'm going to come over. We're going to get some shots of Tom using the lathe here. There he goes. See? Got a phone call in between there, and I'm using my phone to take the video today, Tom. And then it shuts off the video. Hopefully that guy doesn't power call me. What do you think of that? Very nice, huh? See, so this is what we started with, right? So start with one of these, right? Okay. And then you're done that. And then you machine it down to this, and you put the rubber mount on it.
It gets counterboard.
Gets counterboard to fit that. Yep, I showed him that over there, and it fits right on there. Now you got rubber mounts. You're not going to have that hard, rough ride that you had. So, pretty cool. Got the lathe all fired up today. We've had it here for a while. Nobody really knew how to use the thing correctly, and of course Tom does, because he's, you know, got the skill. And so now we're making these babies up. Pretty exciting. I mean, I'm excited. And really,
I'm excited.
really, I mean, it's good for me, you know. It's about me being excited, Tom. Right? Sure. If you're happy,
If you're excited, I'm excited. I'm happy.
if you're happy, I'm happy.
That's right. That's the other way.
I walked past Tommy over here. Yes, I know. We've talked about this recently. We have Tom and Tommy now. And the irony being that Paulie's here doing some work, and his new guy's name is Tom. So that's a lot.
I went out there and talked to new Tom. I said, I'm Tom, and you guys can fight amongst yourselves.
So Tommy's doing some wiring here, rewiring the Corvette for the LS Swap, putting in the old new harness here. I mean, boy, who doesn't love this job? Everybody, mostly just Tommy. Yeah, this is his thing. This is his jam. This is whatever it is the kids call it.
My favorite part of doing these is wiring it.
This is his favorite part, is wiring it. Me, on the other hand, no.
His favorite part is making me do it.
My, I mean, technically, I don't make him do anything.
True.
There's a lot of things you can do in life. Making Tommy do something, probably not something. I've learned that over the years. Tommy's got to be motivated in it, or else it's not happening. If he doesn't like your idea, he's going to take it and he's going to twist it around with you until you think you like it, but he really likes it. And then what ends up happening is it's all done, and you're like, "See, I told you it would be fine, Tom," and you were like, "Yeah, it's fine." But really, what we did is what he wanted.
Listen, as long as it works.
He's trying to talk me into buying a powder coating kit, like an oven and powder coating gear and all this.
Listen, you drop a comment, tell Matt to buy it, and then we'll have cool powder coating footage also.
It's just what we need.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? I don't know. Why not?
Show them I wired up the whole dash and got your whole cluster together.
Ooh, let's see. I got the fan hammer here. I keep putting my finger in front of the lens. Ooh, look at this. So we got the Dakota Digitals right here in the factory dash. Looks cool, right? Sweet. Tommy's made this cool little harness here. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. I mean, I would show you guys like live wiring, but like how boring do you all want the channel to be?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do it. I'll just set up a tripod here, let it record him all day, just getting up, getting up, getting down, getting up, getting up, getting up, getting down. There it is. There it is. Look, he just snipped something off. That's about the most excitement you'll see out of this entire project.
It is boring, but
And then
I like to do it.
it's like now I'm gonna strip it. He won't use any of the fancy strippers and stuff I have.
No.
This is like the tool that came in like your first toolbox that you got at like
You know where I got the very first one of this exact tool?
Sears.
My grandfather's toolbox.
Oh, there it is. Is that the one?
No, I retired it because it was kind of wore out. But this is the exact same part number and brand as that tool.
Look how shiny the spot is where he uses it all the time. Look how yeah, see that? See? I got all the fancy strippers in there.
Ooh,
Crimpers.
Yeah, no, listen.
He won't use any of them.
This is the nicest stripping tool I've ever used.
All right. Whatever makes you happy.
This is. So.
It's just like I told Tom. Look, If you're happy, I'm happy.
I know.
That's it. That's what I'm here for. My life is here to make sure everybody else's life is happy.
Listen, if I'm
Listen.
happy, you get good progress on your projects.
That's true. It's true. It's true.
And I'm happy.
That's good.
Don't worry about it.
All right, I'm not worried about it. All right.
We're getting there.
All right, so we got an update on the GTO.
Yep.
We got an update on the Corvette. We did a little bit of blasting there. I'm going to use my fancy editing tool to
Yeah.
stitch some of these together.
Blasting would be good for like a short or something.
Yeah.
The old TikTok.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that video, see how it looks.
Yep.
And
The
I don't know.
barn couldn't get any footage for Saturday because it rained. Neither.
Poured rain. It's been raining here every day.
Yeah.
We're living in Seattle now.
It's horrible.
Yep, it's awful.
Horrible. But-
Look, look. Raining again. See? Anyway. All right. That's all I got.
Yep. That's it.